Welcome. 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 Welcome.
Actually welcome this time. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to, as we like to call, this is backwards. I don't know if that was the right way. Our tin hat theory. We got the tin hat out. My dog doesn't like the tin hat very much, as you guys can kind of see in the background. Zig's not too happy with me right now, but he'll be happy in a bit when I take him out. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Wob Sports, where we make predictions. We are gonna talk our shit because that's what we do. Talk our shit because we got some people to talk some shit about. And I'm glad everyone's starting to realize what I've been trying to put down for so long now. It's been about 2 months. You people, especially you people, have been with me that have been sitting with me since the beginning. The Solomons, the Atours, JoJo, like y'all know that this has been what I've been calling for from the start of this channel. Okay, from the start. All right, I don't make predictions from just out of the blue, right? My predictions don't come from just random spots. They don't just come from the air. I don't pull this shit from like the sky, you know what I'm saying? And what I've been doing a lot of reading on this whole situation. I've read a lot on each party and what they're looking for and what they've been wanting, and I put the pieces together to be able to put this theory together. And literally every single thing that I have said about this theory has came to light in almost the exact fashion that I expected it. From PSG not having enough money to be able to pay for Victor, which was proven now, from the fact that they can't buy him unless they get rid of Kolo Muani or Goncalo Ramos. From that to the fact that he had the option to go to Saudi and he's not going to go to Saudi. Big up my peoples. Appreciate you in the chat. Big up David. Big up Atour. Big up Jardel. Big up JoJo. The hat this I made today. As you can see, it's still kind of like falling apart. This is not final product. As you can see, the bottom still needs a bit of work. But I bought the cowboy hat at Goodwill today. It's like a thrift store. I bought the cowboy hat for $5 at the thrift store, and I started wrapping it today. So far, so good though, right, boys? The cowboy hat in the desert. The desert boy, the Arab in the desert wearing a cowboy hat. I've been I felt like I had to go all out. If I was gonna I had to have mine just be just a little bit different. Just a bit different here. But yeah, David, it looks like it. Let's pull up the news. I know everybody has seen Ornstein and everything, but let's just pull up the news. We'll go through pies to look up the news because it's the easiest aggregator to go through, in my opinion, outside of Dodgers. But I do like what that new guy has been doing. The Blue Coat one has been doing. I like what he's been how he's been aggregating. A little bit more positive than Pies' bitch ass. We're not going to get into Pies today. We already gotten. He's a happy camper with what we've been doing because, hey, the chief of the tin hats, bro. I'm telling you. Nah, bro. I ain't gonna break this shit. Yeah, I gotta find a way. I'm going on vacation this weekend. I'm going to Denver to go see Red Rocks. I'll show you the venue, guys. I'll show you guys the venue here in a bit. But yeah, like I'm really excited to go to Red Rocks. I go every single year for a show. I've been going for almost 8 years. So I'm super stoked. Super stoked. All right, let's just pull up DiMarzio because I'm gonna just pull up the reason I want to pull up DiMarzio because I have a belief in this too. And I could see it being I could see it being this, but let's just talk about it real quick, right? So Napoli want 70 million plus the 30 for Lukaku, okay? I want you guys to see something very quickly, okay? I'm going to pull up something that I posted almost 2 months ago now. All right? So this is July 4th. This is almost 2 months ago. I posted this specific thing, okay? By the way, this was about a week after I made my theory, okay? This is a week after I put final numbers down. So final predicted numbers, Victor comes for 85 million euros. Lukaku goes the other way for 25 plus 5. So I was pretty much spot on with Lukaku. He's going to leave for 30 million. But I was about 15 million off on Victor in the end. So I mean, I really don't know. I really don't know how else to put this other than to say I've been as spot on this theory. I'm 15 million off on this theory in totality. That's the only thing that's been off. Now, the one thing that I don't know if it'll be a loan. If it is a loan, it's pretty much saying F you. Big old middle finger to the agent because that agent's gonna get banned next year from being able to be an agent. So here we are. If we get a loan, sorry, buddy, you're screwed. In the end, that's what it is. In the end, that's what we're talking about here. Is a guy is this a loan would screw over that agent, would screw him over. Now we could bring up Ornstein real quick just because I like Ornstein's reporting and how concise he is in his reporting. And if Ornstein says something, I normally and by the way, this is as funny as it gets. They quoted everybody 50 million for Nketiah. Look at the number that they might get close to, nearing 20 million. That is hilarious. Okay. This is an interesting. We boosted up. All right, Napoli in ongoing talks with. Didn't he pin this too? Oh, he pinned it earlier today. It's not pinned anymore. But Napoli in ongoing talks with Chelsea to sign Romelu Lukaku while discussions between Napoli and CFC take place about the move for Victor Osimhen in the opposite direction. Lukaku would be permanent. Victor Osimhen would be a season-long loan with option to buy. In the end, I don't see it. I don't see this collapsing. And here's the reason why, okay? And I am pretty confident that this goes through. I actually am. And here's the reason why. In the end, from exactly what I've said from my theory, we have the bargaining chips that they want, and they don't have options to get rid of the person that they want. So until there's somebody else who jumps in and the other side of it is they want a good deal for Romelu Lukaku. They have to give us a good deal for Victor Osimhen. And ADL has finally realized that. That's the thing. It's been reported all day. ADL, there was something reported earlier that ADL actually the negotiations with ADL, Todd Boehly and ADL had a good discussions, or whoever it was. I think it was either Igbali or Boehly, one of the two, but they had good discussions and had good relations after the Koulibaly deal. So now, in my opinion, CNAC, this is always just for you, my friend.
Welcome.
Every single time I'll play it for you, my guy. You're my guy. You know that. You're my Gian. You know that. So I think it's almost, I think it's going to be a little bit of both in the end. I think it may be a loan with an obligation to buy if we end up in Champions League, right? Like, I think that might end up being the scenario here. And I think that when it comes to specifically when we're talking about like Victor's wages, I don't think it's going to be a problem. I don't think anybody has reported that it's going to be a problem. Not one person. Like, I think we'll give Victor like a goal bonus, a ridiculous goal bonus. And then if we hit Champions League, he's going to end up getting like that big one. I think the wages is not even an issue, in my opinion, in this case, because there's two reasons. One, he's already making about 100K less than Lukaku. Let's say about 75K to be safe. Okay, he's making about 75K less than Lukaku already. So you're already cutting this. Since you're already cutting this, right? They said, yeah, and that's it. And when you say overall package, what are they saying? That's wages, transfer fee, and agent fees all together. That it ends up being a $150 million package when you consider the release clause. But with this scenario, with the loan option, now you have all the control. You have all the control in the world. You have the control of how well, if he plays well, you keep him. If he doesn't, you send him back to Napoli. If we don't get if we don't get Champions League, let's say we don't get Champions League, send him back to Napoli. We find a different striker. If we get Champions League, he's going to be a part of the reason why it happens, though. Like, that's like a fact. Like, he will be part of the reason why this whole thing happens and why we actually get Champions League, in my opinion, because he just provides a different outlet to Nico Jackson. It's just a fact. No matter how much we want to look at it, he provides a different option to Nico Jackson. And the people that I had issues with, I had some concerns. Say if since we have two African strikers, we'll lose them during AFCON. But I'm pretty sure AFCON's moving to the summer next year, and on top of it, with AFCON, we still have Nkuku and Gyu if we end up if we decide it. So it's to me this whole thing, like the whole wages and everything like that, I wouldn't worry too much about. I wouldn't put too much in the eggs in the basket. It looks like we got a raid from Ahmed. Welcome everybody from Ahmed's stream. Welcome. Or as
Welcome.
There we go. That I don't need to say it. I have a video to say it now. So as you guys can tell, I have a cold video for me to tell you welcome. But welcome to you guys. Welcome for everybody to come into sports. Welcome to the Tin Hat Show. Get your tin hats out. If you haven't, understand it. Hey, I appreciate that, Hodag. I appreciate that. One more time for Hodag, bro. One more time for Hodag, bro.
Welcome.
One more time for you, my bad dude. I appreciate you. Thank you. And JK, JK, bro, it is a cowboy hat, my dude. I went and bought a real cowboy hat. You want to see the Let me show you the interior to this shit. This is real, son. It says Wrangler Riata in that shit. That's a real cowboy. You see how nice the interior of this shit is? This is a real cowboy hat, my guy. Real as it can be. This is what you see them Wranglers at the cowboy, the Wranglers at the what do they call that shit? I don't even know. I'm the least country dude you'll ever meet in your entire life, though. So that's why I figured it's a good fit. It's a good fit for me because I'm never going to use a cowboy hat ever in my entire life or anything else. So I might as well wrap it in tinfoil. Yo, I just got another raid. Okay, before I continue doing this, let's welcome everybody to the channel. I appreciate everybody joining.
Welcome.
All right. So back to what I was talking about. All right. So this whole Victor Osimhen thing is, in my opinion, nearly done. In my opinion, I think by the end of the week, we should have a really good idea of what's going to be happening and the numbers that are going to be behind it by the end of this week. That's my true opinion on it. And I'm scared. I'm scared. You want to know why I'm scared, guys? Because I'm going to be on vacation. I'm not going to have my tin hat. I might not even have my computer. I'm debating if I'm bringing my computer. But with this news, I'm probably bringing my computer. And I'm probably going to have to go live on my vacation for you guys without my tin hat, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to go live if it happens. Like, on vacation. And it's going to suck. I'm not going to lie, because, like, I got people to see. I got things to do. I'm a social individual, you feel me? Like, that shit's going to suck. That shit is going to suck. Price of tin hasn't changed in centuries. Yeah, bull riding, bro. Yeah, you seen a velvet, bro? You seen the velvet on the inside? Look at that shit. Nah, that's velvet, son. Nah, there's no way that I'm taking my hat with me, bro. I'm not going to have enough space. And I'm only going for like 2.5 days. That's the thing that sucks about this whole thing, in my opinion, is like, if this happens over the weekend, I'm going to be fucked. Like, straight up. Like, I'm gonna have to like steal tinfoil from my homie's fucking like kitchen and then just like wrap it around my head, because that's what's gonna be needed in this scenario. Yeah, dude, what's going on here? You guys are normally good, bro. You guys are normally good about it. I normally don't even have to ask. Can we get some likes in this bitch? While I light me up a spliff for myself while I talk about this. Can we get the likes up just a bit? Everybody, can we do a little bit of things and get the likes up? And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. All right, cool. I can't take that hat, guys. I can't take that hat. That's just not gonna happen. That's just not gonna happen. Do the welcome with the tinfoil hat. Yeah, CNAC, I didn't even mean to do the welcome that way. Like, I did it like totally on fucking accident. Like, if I try to do it, I just will come out weird. I feel like it would just come out weird. The naturalness of the video is what makes it good. Straight up. It's the naturalness of the video. Now, I'm gonna send the link out to the panel if any of the panel want to join me. You know, I do have a panel that normally joins me, but sometimes they're all sleeping because, I mean, it's 8:00 in Europe. 1 second, because I do want to talk a little bit about Johnny Minerals' dumbass too. Let me. send CJ, my homie CJ, who I met yesterday, who came on stream yesterday. JK, I'm going to send you the link too. I know you don't have a good mic, but I don't care. Where's the other people's? Where's the other people's? What up, CA? What's up, Mafia? I'm missing someone. I know I'm missing someone. Can't think of who it is, but I'm missing fucking someone. This is why I got to make a group. I didn't make that group yesterday like I said I was going to. Oh, here's JP. There's JP. All right. Nah, I'm not a Buffalo Bills fan. Buffalo Bills can suck it. Yeah, you know, like we didn't watch a video with you in 4K, bro. Like we saw you in 4 fucking K, my guy, 4K. I'm not gonna play the video, okay? But for you to tell me, for you to say to your entire channel it was AI, and for him to say that the N-word is just an American term, just makes me believe even more that this dude is just another one of them clowns, bro. It was just another one of them clowns. And plain and simple, this guy deserves it. He deserves all the hate that he's getting at this current moment. Like AI, bro, we gonna redo a video with AI. Bro, I hope he starts to realize what he did to himself, bro. I really do. I hope he starts to realize what he did to himself. What's good, JK?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you pretty good actually this time around.
New phone. Fuck iPhone.
Facts. Absolute facts. But hey. Yep. Kids, tinfoil hats are the only defense against mutants. Listen to Matthew here. He knows what he's talking about. If we're going to go through the apocalypse, you need one of these.
Did that cowboy hat cost you a pretty penny?
Nah, it cost me $5. I went to a thrift store.
Fair enough.
Yep. What is that from? Matthew, what is that from? Yeah, Star Slayer. I'm not about to. If you message me, I'll send you the video, but I'm not about to put that shit on my channel. I just want to say that this guy's a clown. Like he's always been a clown. He will always be a clown. He's sitting there trying to kiss up to fucking Lee Gunner because he has all his and he has a bunch of clowns on his channel. His whole entire panel is a bunch of clowns. We might as well just hand out all those little fucking red noses that he puts on Boldy and put them on himself because he's the one that has pie on his face right now. He's the one that looks like an idiot. He's the one that he's sitting there talking about Enzo being racist, and then he went and is being racist. This guy has no reason to be a part of the community, in my opinion. His community of fucking racist assholes that were in the chat banning everybody. Bro, I got banned 3 different times for saying AI, LOL. Like, it triggered people so badly. Bro, Miz and Eunice, they all just showed their colors this week, bro. I mean, Eunice is just, you know, I always got smoke for Eunice, that balding prick. I always got smoke for him. Any day of the week, if you want to talk Eunice, I have no problem giving you the smoke. Not a problem, son. Not only that, I'm more intelligent. I'll debate you. I'll put you in the debate blender, bro, and kill your soul. Kill your soul, bro. And this is what I do. And I don't play games. I'm in sales, but I could debate the fuck out of anybody. About anything that I know about, I debate the shit out of anybody. And this right here, this whole thing that we doing, this is a privilege to do this. And what you do and the way that you talk and the way that you treat people, Miz, you talking about our players, the way you talk about our players, these guys, this fucking Johnny Minerals talking to people the way that he could think he could talk to people. Like, we're still all humans, and if they can't treat humans like humans, I don't even want to see your face. Plain and simple. But I'll debate the shit out of you and ruin your day. And that's what I gotta say. I'll ruin every one of their days. I don't give a fuck. I'll ruin all your day. I'll ruin your goddamn day. All right, y'all are just some clowns. The worst thing that you can tell me is I'm American. I got more money than you. I got a great job. I got everything that I want in my life. There's nothing you can tell me that's gonna hurt me. Nothing. I don't do nothing. It's like you guys, if I go and I debate you, you will be mentally injured afterwards. You will need that mental therapist that I keep on recommending to all of you. You will need that shit. I recommend it to Eunice. I recommend it to Miz. I recommended it to Minerals. All three of them need mental help. Actual mental help. And that's okay. I went to a therapist. There's nothing wrong with going to a therapist. I recommend it. But they need it. They need the actual mental help. Seriously. You're not above it. You need a mental help. All right. On to the back to the football, okay? JK. Okay? JK, my guy. What we saying about Gallagher, my dude? What we saying? You like this move for Gallagher to move to Atletico? What you saying about that shit?
I can't wait. I hope it gets done tomorrow. The sooner he's gone, the sooner we have the money, the better. And all the little bitches that suck him off daily can go with him and never come back to the fan base. And then we don't have to keep him out. Oh, he's this, he's that. No, it's just a fucking running merchant. Simeone will love him. And then he could fuck off to Spain and stay there for the rest of his life and never come back. That's how I feel about Gallagher. And all these common sexuals going, but he's proper Charles. No, he's not. He's a player. He can get sold. There is no feelings towards him. Not unless you want to suck him off and, do that sort of thing. But yeah. Get that money. Get Osimhen, get a left winger, and then yes, get on with the season.
I didn't get to ask you yesterday. What would be your preference at left wing if we were to go for a left winger?
See, I want Nico Williams.
Okay, let's leave him out of it, outside of Nico, because Nico is not realistic at this current moment. I'm pretty sure he's staying at Bilbao at this current moment. I could give you some options. Would you like some options?
Give me a couple of options.
All right. Somerville, Diaz, Oscar Bob, Conceição, Neto, Bakayoko.
I wouldn't take Neto because he seems too injury prone.
Mm-hmm.
Conceição, I've never seen him really play, so I can't really judge him. Oscar Bob looks good, but can he play on the left side? So I already see him play on the right side.
Very good question.
Honestly, I don't know. I take Oscar Bob, but only if he can play on the left side. There's no point doing that if you can't play there, because you've got Palmer,
There isn't
You got
too many
Madueke.
options that can play left wing. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Is that yeah? Or like what Arthur said, Due. Can we still get him? But I've heard he's going to cost about 60 million euros.
Yeah, I don't know if that's realistic. I don't know if that's really going to happen at this current moment.
Yeah.
We did
'Cause
just
his
get
brother-
a brother, so I guess I don't know.
Because his brother's just joined Strasbourg, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So it could be nice, but if it's
Yo,
too
what's up, guys?
expensive, then it's not going to happen.
My guy,
What's up? What's up?
I'm happy with. I'm very happy with your work, brother. But I gotta thank you. By the
Of
way,
course, bro. Of course. Don't worry
I
about
gotta
it.
give you props. By the way, all of this work, all the logo, the get started soon, all that shit. That shit's RSM. So I want everybody to get big up RSM because he's the one that hooked us up.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you, G.
Yeah, don't worry about it,
RSM,
bro.
I got questions. I got
Alright, what's
questions
up?
for you. Okay.
What's the questions? What's the questions?
So, JK, you can answer this question first. You can answer this question first, and then we'll ask RSM. What's your thoughts on us getting Victor? Okay, JK. And then I'm going to ask RSM a couple questions, all right? And we'll go from there.
Us getting Victor is the best bit of business we can do this summer. I think it'd be the best bit of business we've done in the last 5 years. We just need to get it done. If the report is true and we've got to pay 50 million and then plus Lukaku, do it.
58
do that.
million pounds plus Lukaku.
If you
Lukaku
can't
basically
do that,
is worth nothing to us. If you put it into perspective, that's just 58 million pounds that we're paying. Like
that's
Lukaku
pennies,
is
isn't
worth
it?
nothing to us.
Exactly.
So, hey, you right, bro. You know how I feel about Victor. I'm wearing a fucking hat about it. Like I bought a goddamn cowboy hat and wrapped it with tinfoil. If I don't think I wanted, if you guys don't think I've wanted Victor for a while, I don't know what else is going to show it to you.
I gotta say, your tinfoil hat theory answers the question if we should play left wing. I just want you to know that.
Nicholas
I
Jackson.
want to hear more.
Exactly.
wanna hear
Listen,
more.
if we
Continue.
actually get Victor Osimhen through the door, I think you're completely right. In world football, taking away Nico Williams, I think every other left winger is a maybe or has a lot of question marks about them. But if we get Victor Osimhen, we move Jackson left wing, which was his original position in Villarreal. And I think we cook with Jackson left wing. I think we have a good chance of cooking with Jackson at left wing, and it solves our problem. We get a recognized striker. We don't take Jackson out the team, so he can still contribute with his hold up play, with his assisting that we saw. He had some sort of connection with Palmer. He could form one within Cuckoo. Like, I think Jackson left wing, Victor Osimhen striker solves so much for us, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, they call you crazy until it happens, bro. They call you crazy until it happens.
People are seeing the vision of the fucking hat, my guy. You see it? The people are seeing the vision of the hat. Finally. Hey, I've been calling Nico Jackson left wing since 6 months into the goddamn season last year. 6 months when he was at AFCON, I was like, get me Victor and have Nico play on the left. Like, January last year, this is what I was saying to people. Have Nico play on the left. I want to see more of Nico on the left. I think he's going to be better. I think his talents are better suited to play on the left, especially in one-on-one scenarios. He has shown us in dribbling.
He can beat the defender one-on-one.
He can beat his man one-on-one. He has the ability to cross the ball in. We've seen that. It's not like we haven't seen it with our own eyes. He just is supposed to be the guy that's being on the end of these crosses, not the one crossing them. Now we put a guy in. Now we put a striker in up top, and you bro. But Star Slayer, that's the point. It doesn't have to be if Jackson plays, Nkuku can't play. It could be Nkuku plays on the right, Palmer plays on the inside. It could be Nkuku plays on the left and Jackson sits for a game. Or Jackson's playing up top, Victor sits for a game.
We have a solid rotation options now.
It gives you a balance now that you don't even now you make if now you make Raheem and Mudryk permanent backups at that point.
They're gonna make movies in the Conference League, bro. Let them make movies in the Conference League. Is what it is.
Make them, bro. Them two should win the Conference League on their own with what they do.
Yep.
Yo, Misha, I think I think Conference League's the perfect opportunity for Misha, in my opinion. Have him get his confidence up, have him understand the system, not ton of pressure. You have him playing them games, and you have him good. And Sterling can play on both sides. You don't need in my opinion, you don't need to go get a winger. In my opinion, if they do, good. But if they do, why not a right winger? Why not Oscar Bob playing right wing? Because if Palmer is going to play inside, we're not going to trust Madueke. You play Nkuku or Jackson on the left. You get Oscar Bob on that right. Have Madueke as the backup to that right-hand side. And you find a move, and now you have, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what
I
I'm
mean, I
saying?
agree.
Like,
I think we need Kumbitsat. I can't lie. Because if we're just relying on him to have a good game, I think he's shown that he's very like when he's on it, he's on it. When he's on a hot streak, he's on a hot streak. But when he's missing, it's tough for him.
Lucas Costa, link, bro, because I've been wanting you to come on stream because I know I like your ball knowledge. If you would like the link and talk about it, you don't got to put your face on screen just so you can. I like your ball knowledge. So if you'd like a link, just please message me on Twitter because I'd love to have you on. Okay. You're saying it won't work. He played left wing in a transition-based system. We are now playing a possession-based system. He should play a 4-4-2 diamond like Madrid last season. Interesting.
Problem is Maresca gonna play that? That's the thing. We know that he wants to have that.
I don't know what Maresca's
in the midfield.
Like. I hope Maresca's gonna play, and I just got more people here. Yo, I haven't had this many people in a long time, and I want everybody to get the same welcome, bro. I want everyone to get the same welcome.
Welcome.
Okay, thank you. Everyone gets the same welcome, okay? Like that's how the channel works. If you guys don't know, yeah, but Lucas Costa, hit me up on Twitter. It's the same. It's the same as my video. Hit me up on Twitter. You're more than welcome to come on. Big up my dude, CJ, bro. What's good, bro?
What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, my friend?
Not much, man. I was actually doing a little, Home Depot run when I saw you sent the link, so I had to jump on.
Mm-hmm. And Lucas, I don't hear anything crazy. You guys hear anything crazy in the background? I don't think I hear anything crazy from CJ.
No. It's calm.
No. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it's nothing too crazy, right?
Nah, you good.
No,
You're good.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right, perfect.
I really like this idea though in the end. And here's the thing, right? In every game though, Lucas Costa, you're not going to be playing possession is the thing. That's the thing that like in every game you won't have possession in every game. There's going to be games especially against a team like City, a team like fucking Brighton, maybe like the way that they've been playing in preseason. Like you might need to. Let me take Precious Achua off y'all's screen. Y'all need to know about this. That's for another day. I'm a Knicks fan, but as you guys can see from my seat here. Oh man, you can't see it. It's right here.
How much would Oscar Bob cost?
I'm guessing it'll cost somewhere around 40 to 50 million.
So around the same as Palmer?
Yeah, I would guess somewhere around there that number.
The question I have is, will City even sell? Because I know that they're pissed.
I don't know if they
will, bro. I know they're pissed about the Palmer sale. Let's be honest, bro. They're upset about that.
I don't know if they would sell just because I don't know if they have the winger depth to sell.
Fair. Yeah, that's true.
That's the real question. So like, if we put their winger depth on the table, right?
They would have needed Palmer right wing. That would have helped them a lot with that.
Yeah,
depth,
I
bro.
mean, yeah, they have Doku. They have Doku, Grealish, Savio, Foden. That's 4, and then Bob is the 5th.
Yeah, but I think what Pep needs right now, and I
He
think what
will
was
play
shown.
Bob over Savio right now because he's
Yeah.
going to integrate Savio for a year before he actually gets the game time that people think he will get.
Yep. I think it's just tough because right now, like obviously with what
Yeah, and then
happened with Real
Bernardo
Madrid,
Silva too. I didn't even put that
Oh,
one.
right,
Actually, I
Bernardo
put that
Silva.
one too.
bro.
He's not really a winger, though, is he? He's a
But he
midfielder.
plays in that winger.
Yeah.
I don't think Foden's a winger.
No,
No, he's definitely not.
I think the Euros kind of destroyed that image of him being an actual winger.
Exactly.
That's a good. I'll ask you guys this question. Would you guys take Somerville?
No.
Wait, why wouldn't you take him? I just heard someone say no. Why not?
I don't like him, and plus he plays for Leeds, so he could fuck off.
Wait, is this because of the rivalry with Chelsea?
Yes.
Damn,
That's how it is, bro.
that's tough. That's tough. I mean, if we're still trying to sign a left winger, I surely you're able to like forget rivalry. I mean, Mourinho actually even went to Spurs as a coach, and you're not going to take Somerville because we have a whole thing with Leeds.
Abdimas, I know you're the Twitter finder for me, bro. Can you find something on that? I don't know anything about Bob, to be honest. Outside of the few times I've watched him play, I really enjoyed the way that his movement, period, on the ball and off the ball was just. It looks like he's been trained by Pep to the T. Like you could just see it from him. Like it looks like he's Pep's kind of player. I just don't think he leaves, yo. Like I think Bob's the best option, but I just don't think he leaves. That's the thing. Is like I think you guys are. I think some of you guys are right about this in the end. I think Bob may be the starting right winger next year.
So then where would Savio play?
I could definitely see it. What? CJ, what'd you say?
I said, so then where would Savio play?
Savio's gonna come off the bench, bro. He's gonna come off the bench. He's not gonna play. He's not gonna play until he's actually integrated into the system.
Has he even played yet for City?
No.
What? No minutes at all, even like friendlies.
Oh, maybe in friendlies. Yeah, maybe in friendlies. I don't know. I don't know if he's played in friendlies. He might have already. All right, Sam. You see 300 talking to you in the chat, right?
Oh. Yeah, answer the first question. Hold up.
Let me throw up Dodgers real quick. Someone said a Dodgers tweet.
How do you guys feel about this whole the Osimhen news that came out today? I know you did say you've called it for a minute now, right? But
yeah, I mean, I pulled up a tweet. That was 8 weeks ago now.
Okay.
On what I thought the numbers would be, and I was 15 million off.
I mean, that's still not too bad though. For you, what would be an acceptable range in terms of like
what they're doing right now is
fee?
acceptable. What they're doing right now is absolutely 110% acceptable.
Okay.
100. There is like this is. I was 15 million over. My guess was 15 million over. They're quoting at 15 million under what I thought it would be. Lucas Costa, my guy, let's hear your mic. I know that you might have had some audio issues, so I want to hear it.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Sorry.
All right, we're going to go for like another 15, 20 minutes here. So, and then I'm going to add you to the group. I'm going to create the group for everybody so you guys can all join the group for like I'm going to send the link out just one time to the group so you guys can all have it at one point. Okay?
All right.
Perfect.
I'm gonna do that shit tomorrow because I have enough people now where it actually makes sense. Or tonight because I still got to go over to my parents here in about 20 minutes. But I want to show you guys also where I'm going for vacation too. So I'm going to Denver, but I want to show you the venue that I'm going to because I go to Red Rocks all the time. I want people to see that place. It's one of my favorite places in the world. Lucas, I know you have strong feelings about the Victor stuff and how you feel about his fit and what he will do in this league. What's your thoughts overall? I want to hear your thoughts overall.
So Victor, he has a lot of good qualities, I guess. He's a good finisher, of course, good positionally, and definitely aerial threat. I think my issues with him is more he doesn't time his run properly. I think he's offside way too many times. From what I've seen of him, I think I've seen about 15 to 20 games. So it's not like a one-off or two-off game that most fans watch and then they'll be like, okay, this guy sucks or this guy's amazing.
Yeah. So you've
seen
really do the whole games as I have at least.
Yeah, I don't do the whole Twitter thing where it's like these fans overhype every single player. Like I could tell Mudryk was a shit player in game 2.
Mhm.
Like I could just tell certain things that he did that just pissed me off. He couldn't
Do you
cross
play
the ball.
ball?
No, not anymore. Just a long time ago. I've just been watching football for such a long time that I know what a proper winger looks like. I know what a proper striker looks like. So for me, it's like
how old is Mudryk? How old is Mudryk again?
he's 23.
23.
Yeah, thank you. You don't get a first touch at 23. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
You don't
I
suddenly
agree.
develop a first touch at 23. That's all.
If you don't have a first touch at 20, if you don't have a first touch at 20, you're not a good footballer. I don't care what people say. You can have this hope that this kid will become something one day. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Madueke, shit winger as well. Honestly, our wingers are all crap. All of them. Sterling, Mudryk, Madueke, they're all terrible.
The only one that
Angela's
we had
actually-
decent was Palmer when he was on the wing.
Outside of
Yeah.
Palmer.
Yep.
Angela's actually a proper winger because he actually has the football fundamentals. He's got a first touch. He has great balance and agility for just the winger position. His whole thing is he can't score goals. That's the issue with him. But he can cross a ball. He's, he has the
Good creator,
I-
not a good player in the box.
exactly. He's a smart footballer. Like he just understands where to be, where players are. Like, you can
Positioning
see-
and the whole 9 yards. I
he
agree.
knows
His football IQ is
exactly
very
where.
high.
Yeah, he knows exactly where players are going to. Like Madueke, he's a very frustrating winger. Like he is awful. He can't cross a ball. He has no weak foot. He has no balance or agility. He's just a terrible winger. He's just pace and then
He has
dribble
cut
a
in
little
and shoot.
cut and shoot. That's it. He's very predictable, but it's not like Robin, where Robin had such good technique and his finishing was so elite that he can get away with it. Because Robin was very one-footed, but Robin could actually play football.
Okay.
And
I know you've been a big proponent of Alex Baena, but let's talk about wingers that we probably still have that are in our market, right? That we've been looking at, right? What would be that winger that you think is best suited for a team like this?
Again, and I know I've said this a few times already. Pedro Neto for me. I know he's injury prone, but he still played 28 games in all comps last season. I know like people will say, "Oh, he's injury prone," but Mudryk is always healthy. Madueke is always healthy. Sterling is always healthy, and they're all crap. They don't provide more than like 5 good quality games for us in an entire season. So for me, it's like, what's the point of having availability for just shit for 40 games? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, give me a guy that's going to be consistently good for 20, 25 games because we still have enough depth with Palmer. We have Nkunku. I think he can play winger in this system. A lot of fans think that you need to have 95 pace on FIFA and you need to because this is what they are. Like fans, they just judge players on FIFA. They just judge players on FIFA. But it's like half these players are crap. Like 95% of wingers in world football are terrible. They're disgustingly bad. Like I've seen proper wingers. I've seen prime Ronaldinho. I've seen Figo. I've seen, like all these elite wingers. And then we have to accept some of the quality that we have now in world football, and it's just, I blame Pep a little bit for this because he's made these players so robotic and everyone now is just a system merchant. And it's just frustrating because players are just taught to pass, can't control a football, can't cross a ball. and it's very robotic. Like even Phil Foden, I think he's super talented. I think he's got an amazing first touch. I think he's got impeccable control. But for under Pep, I just feel like he's never going to be that as good as he can be. I would say.
My only
Well, I
rebuttal
also
to the
think
mental
that will
thing.
always keep him at City too, though. It is a
Yeah.
thing too. That style is more suited when you have players like, and I wouldn't mind a player like Grealish on our team as like a true winger, like a in and out winger. But like, I just don't know what Grealish we're getting anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just don't know anymore who Grealish is because he's been in Pep's system for so long. We don't know if he's going to be willing to take these players on the way that he was taking players on when he was at Villa. And like to me, I end up I'd rather just look inward in the options that we have when it comes to the wingers, because like I thought Desiree Doué would have been a really good fit, like stylistically, and he's good enough like on the ball to allow it to bring other players into play. Like that's what he's actually best suited at. And I thought that would have been a good fit, but he's going for a ridiculous fee. Like ridiculous numbers.
This is why I bring up the 4-4-2 diamond for Real Madrid, because for me, we don't have proper wingers. So it's like you have Nkunku, who's more of like a second striker / cam, but I think he's more of a second striker, right? And I think Palmer is actually more efficient as a cam as opposed to a right winger. All of the other wingers are terrible, right? And then we have a bunch of midfielders. And then we have Jackson, who's a 9. You got Gui, who's a 9, and it's like
I wouldn't even say Jackson's a 9. Jackson's an inside.
Yeah,
forward.
He's like one of these, the new generation of like left winger / striker that Pep started to implement when he started Alexis Sanchez for Barcelona, and he kind of just ruined the 9 right there. As soon as he put Alexis Sanchez as the 9, it was over. He sold Ibrahimovic, brought in Sanchez, it was over.
Bro, it's just so difficult because it's like, the thing is, Pep's system works for Pep. The issue is every other coach or team that was like, bro, we should just try to recreate what Pep does without Pep. Like, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, it's Pep's system for a reason. Like, you need to be able to have his knowledge of what players he needs in every position for the system to work. So everybody's trying to recreate the winning Pep system, but who else has won with his system other than him? Let's be honest.
That's the issue.
Jurgen
I
Klopp
agree.
did.
I agree with that.
I mean, Klopp did
Like,
win with his own system.
Klopp won with his own system. Klopp didn't try to copy Pep's system. You have Arsenal trying to copy it. Like, no, I'm saying like who with his system beat him. That's my issue.
Yeah, not a lot of people can do that.
Yeah, I don't think we can beat Pep in his own game, and that's the thing. Like, we have to do something that's different, right? Like Pep did like the whole like Haaland thing last season, and he never plays with like prototypical 90s classic number 9s, right? And he did it last season, and I was surprised because he does not fit that system. Even today, he doesn't fit that system. But he still is such an elite finisher in the box that he can score goals, at such a high level. But he still doesn't fit that system. If you watch Man City, he barely like gets on the ball. Like, he just does not fit that system. But he still makes it work, because he's such a clinical finisher. So
I do have a question though, because I know someone did mention Grealish. My only thing is when he just comes to like output and just getting some G&A from that left-hand side, would he get you more, goals and assists than like a Sterling would? Because Grealish, he could keep the ball. He looks nice on the ball. He looks real, slick and all of that good stuff. But when it comes to getting some numbers from that left side, can Grealish really do that for you? Or would you still just run it back with Sterling?
Are you asking me, or are you asking?
No, it's just a general question.
Oh, okay. I don't really rate Grealish. I know a lot of fans do. I personally don't. I think he's just average. I think he was really good at Aston Villa, but he just doesn't provide enough output. Like, he's just very good on the ball, but Pep kind of made him a little bit more robotic, and I just don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like Doku. The only player that I like at City is Foden, Alvarez, and Haaland. Oh, Bernard Silva, of course, but and then it's just like the rest are just kind of, Like Dave, I think KDB's finished personally. I think he's done at the highest level, and then you have Rodri, and then that's the back line. But yeah, so Pep needs to do some work on this Man City side. I feel like there's a lot of pieces that are missing, but
They need a midfielder so bad, bro.
Yeah, they need a midfielder because they failed with their signings last summer. With what was it? They brought in like some.
I mean, they still won the league, but their midfield is just pathetic. Like we're still using Kovacic in 2024 as like a pathetic. You're not getting anything else out of it. Like,
So if the left wing position right now in the market, because it doesn't really look like the options are really plentiful, right? So then it's just so easy to just play Jackson on that side. Hopefully we get this Osimhen deal wrapped up. And then at least now we have another option off of that flank if you don't want to play Nkunku on that side. And then you could just save that money. And guess what? You could invest that into a proper defense, like a defender. Because I know like today I was on one of the streams and everyone was going crazy, essentially saying like all our defenders are really not good. Now, I think like as of last year, it's just been inconsistency just because a lot of these guys are either out for a time or they get injured, come back, and then they all look crap again. But I just think that left side, if you really can't get someone like not even a Williams, because I know everyone has been hype, very hype on the whole Williams thing, but even for me, he doesn't really move the needle. Like he had a great Euros. He doesn't do it for me.
Overrated, yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? So I don't understand why everybody like was so big on him. Like it's one of those things. It's like the flavor of the month. Who can we glaze really quickly? Oh, Williams, great. He's had a good tournament for Spain, and even in that tournament, he still was inconsistent. Yeah. So that's like if you can get me someone who's going to be a game changer, just leave it alone. Look for solutions in the squad, and then just run it.
Yeah, he's very frustrating to watch. I've seen a lot of Atletico Bilbao. He'll have like a really good game, and then he'll have like 2 shit games, and he'll have a good game, and then he's very frustrating.
Check Fab tweet. Apparently Osimhen said that he will not cut his salary. That's like one of his conditions.
Like if this is someone who's really going to move us from 6th to 4th, just pay the guy the money. That's my only thing. If this is someone who can move,
I still don't think it's going to be an issue.
And that's my thing. Just pay. How much does that come up to? Like 180 a month? I mean, 180 a week. Just put the money on the table, because I know for a fact. I said this on one of my streams. Someone like an Osimhen can get you like 10 to 15 goals a season.
My thing too is like
I honestly have no issues.
My thing too is like how much is Lukaku on technically right now?
325. That's
so
why
if he wants like 240, give him like lower that down with a bit of incentives. Like if you hit these goal targets, whatever, you'll get your salary.
Absolutely.
And it's still a net positive because we're getting Lukaku off, and his salary was even higher. So.
And that's my thing. If he can get me 15 goals a season, those 15 goals can probably win me another like 10 points during the season.
Or and that's not even counting a cup run.
We don't yell in my chat, Semi. 300, you know what to do. We don't yell in my chat, Semi. You've been yelling this entire time. We don't yell in my chat. Carlito gets a pass because I've allowed Carlito to do this multiple times, but he's no yelling in my chat. All right, next time you yell, I'm gonna be you're getting a mute. I'm not doing this shit. I'm not gonna sit here try to read your chat just because you have it all in caps. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, I don't take yelling unless it's what's his face. What's the guy's name, Nathan?
John B.
Thank you, John B. John B got to pass too because he made me die laughing the other day. Nathan, my guy, what you thinking, bro? You know what we're talking about.
Yeah, man. It's starting to look like it's coming together like you said it would most likely, huh? Even if it's on a loan, but any way to get the job done, the deal's sealed. Like, hey, I'll be happy. I'll be very happy if we get Osimhen. Just get Lukaku off the books, Like I said, even a loan, like to be honest, it's low risk, high reward because if he kills it for us, whatever like the agreed upon fee is at the end of the loan, we just pay that. And if he unlikely doesn't succeed,
I disagree with this, by the way.
Yeah.
I disagree with this. In the end, when you're talking about strikers, you got to pay up, bro.
yeah,
In
you
the
do.
end, when you're talking about strikers, you got to pay
Especially
up.
with the way the striker market is right now
Yep.
around the world.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
And
It's
you're
quite
getting
big
an
right now.
opportunity to get 325 off the books.
Hmm.
You're getting an opportunity. You're
325,
selling
bro.
other pieces like
Yeah.
Conor Gallagher, who wants 150. It's actually 220 plus 20, by the way. It's not 248 total. Right now he's
Also-
making 220 plus.
Hold up. Can I
220
touch
plus
on this? Can I touch on
420.
this? Because the Gallagher situation pisses me off.
Hmm.
Like, the fact that people are like, oh, he's proper Chelsea. He's going to stay here and stick it to the owners. He's sticking it to us because we don't get to sell him. And we don't get
Yeah,
to use that money
yeah.
to make the squad
It's
better.
like-
Like, everybody who's
Yeah.
like thinks he's a symbol of resistance, if he stays, you're an idiot.
You're
He's just
gonna
giving a
get
middle finger to the
this
club.
deal. The wages. The wages, I still do not think of. I don't think it's gonna be a big issue. And Arturo Lucas kind of brought it, and I never thought it was gonna be an issue. I don't think that
Mhm.
him really cutting his wages is gonna be a big issue in the end. That's why I think that's the reason why I think we're going for a loan. So we get
Exactly.
we give him the pay that we pay for the wages that we have to pay for this year, and then you end up paying him the wages he wants next year as long as we get Champions League.
Plus, you can add bonuses like obviously some kind of incentive based package that obviously allows him to, if he scores X amount of goals, gets extra money, or even per goal, maybe give him like an extra 5-10K per goal or something to boost like his overall quote unquote base
That's
salary.
what I'm saying.
for
We
us,
can incentivize the contract.
yeah.
Yep.
Like you give him a goal bonus, like a ridiculous goal bonus in the end.
Yeah, maybe more
And
than
you give
5K
him,
if it's-
I say you give him 200 flat, and you give him a
Yeah.
ridiculous goal bonus. Like
Yeah.
the dude's gonna take it. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
The problem is this fucking agent. He's a dunce, son.
Is he?
Like, he's
One of
just a
them
dunce.
agents, huh?
He's a dunce. He's the one that he's literally has taken this guy's career in a way that he did not need to be taken. It did not need to be taken because this deal probably could have been done last year without having to re-sign the contract. But this agent is too greedy for his own good, and here we are in a scenario now where he doesn't have any other options. There's no other options for him to go to, and the deal, if the deal is going to end up on wages, because he's going to this agent wants his cut, bro. Like this agent wants
That's
his
what
cut.
it is. He wants his cut now.
He wants his cut, bro. In the end, he wants his cut. Like that's what it comes down to. Like if as much as Fabrizio wants to talk, right? Talk, right? He wants to talk about the wages. No, it's not the wages. It's the fucking package in itself. Okay?
Yeah.
It's the package in itself, right? When you give him we'll give him as much wages as you want if we're not paying the agent fee of 10 million. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah.
Like I'm sure we would give him the 248 if the fucking agent fee wasn't 10 million. Like just like there has to be in an over when we doing this. Like the more he sits around and does this, the more he's going to be sitting on Napoli's bench during preseason, going into the season here in I think it's 2 weeks from now. The fucking Italian league starts. It starts a week or two earlier than
the Premier League.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you're talking now. Oh, now Napoli ain't gonna get their striker. You're gonna be sitting on Napoli's bench because this agent's gonna do this. I doubt it, bro. I fucking doubt it. In the next week or so, I'm telling you, this shit's gonna be done. I'm telling you because in the end, Napoli has to fold They have to fold this whole thing. They have to fold. Victor has to fold. They don't got negotiating chips. They don't got other places to go. Victor says he's want to leave. Napoli said Victor needs to leave. Napoli says they want Romelu Lukaku. They don't got chips. We got chips. We go somewhere else.
It all depends on
Lukaku for your 40 million, and we'll go somewhere else with their business.
It all depends on if PSG actually pulled through with an offer or not. Because if PSG somehow give him everything he wants, I mean, one, they're stupid, but
Yeah,
then
but
they'll be like,
PSG had
okay,
to
well,
sell though.
They
That's the
don't
problem.
got options.
They have
PSG got to
to sell.
sell Kolo Muani or Goncalo Ramos for this deal.
Yeah, they're gonna have to sell to make this happen.
And they don't actually have the same type of bargaining chip that we have. It's not
That's
like
true.
it's
We
not
got
like
somebody Conte wants, bro.
Napoli is saying I want one of these guys on PSG. They don't want none of these guys. They want none of these, man. So what are they doing? What type of chip is PSG working with?
And I think also this might play in our favor just because the longer this drags on, the longer he might be like, all right, you know what? If I got to take
Let
a
me
pay
just
cut
do it.
just to get out of here, I need to
Yeah.
do what I need to do to get out of here because
Yup,
he's been told
exactly.
you are not part of the plans. And here's an opportunity for you to go to a club that you've expressed your own interest in at some points. You had the jersey on. You've said you've wanted to move to the Premier League for a minute. Here's an opportunity. Let's do business. Come in, score some goals, take us back to the Champions League. Like, don't even take too long on this, man. Before we start looking at your Tonys and Omorodians, which again, Jesus, if we did that, man, we're gonna have to
Bro.
stop watching. Yeah,
Tough.
it's gonna be tough. But I
think
think this is a deal that we're probably gonna do. It might drag on for a little bit, only because it's just too many people want to put their hands
this
into
week and next week. By the end of next week, there is no doubt in my mind that this deal is either absolutely done or absolutely done with. Like we're
Next
not
week?
doing this shit for more than 2 more weeks. I can guarantee that shit.
Yeah.
I could see it.
If
Yeah, about
Osimhen
2 weeks
joins right
thereabouts.
now,
Yeah.
We're gonna put the pressure on these dudes, and this is what we did. We already did it. We put another bid on another striker already.
Yep.
Like it's not like we didn't. We could pull out of this thing at any point. If I'm gonna be honest with you, Napoli has no fucking answers for us.
They have no leverage. Yeah.
hmm
I think we need Todd Bowley to come back on this deal because
Nah.
After we-
I'm telling you
after we
right now,
lost
bro.
Olise-
I'm telling you right now, they're
I'm-
already the Agbalis and them men are probably already over there talking to ADL.
yeah, I
I'm
need
telling
these
you that
guys
this
because
is
they're
the stupidest
serious.
shit in the world. I realized this shit yesterday. I was talking about this shit yesterday. This is gonna be like one of my last things. In 5 minutes, I gotta go over to my parents' house, and I'm gonna show you guys Red Rocks here in a second.
hmm
Fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Got this
Must
brother
have not been that
stressed out.
important. Must have not been that important. Anyways, let me show you guys Red Rocks because I love this place. It's like my favorite place in the world to go to. I go to it once a year to go see a concert. So this is an amphitheater. It's
Nice.
literally cut into the mountain. So you climb up like a set of stairs that are probably like 4 or 5, probably actually closer to like 8 flights of stairs. You climb up, and at you're the mountain that's cut out in the mountain, and they have the amphitheater down here, and you see the entire city of Denver down through here. From like this is like a picture from like the top of the area, and I'm going to see a concert there this weekend. I go every year. I lived in Denver for a bit, so this was like my go-to place. This is like one of my favorite places in the world to be, and that's what I'm doing this weekend. So hopefully the Victor news gets. If we do get Victor, it doesn't come this weekend, but
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
it does.
You're just stranded out there waiting.
yeah. Well, nah.
Yeah.
I mean,
no cell
yeah,
service. No
but-
internet connection. Yeah.
I appreciate everyone for coming through. Thanks for rolling by. I appreciate
course,
the
bro.
panel.
cheers.
And we'll talk soon. I'll probably be live. I'll be with Lewis tomorrow for the game. For the game. So We'll see you guys,
All right, man.
everybody there. Okay.
All right,
All right.
sounds good, bro.
Peace out, y'all.
Yeah.
Peace out, y'all. Have a
Yeah.
good one.
What's up, everyone?